Hey everybody, it is Ethan, and just want to give you a quick word here on Friday. Hope to see all of y'all on Sunday. I wanted to remind you, this Sunday again is when we're having the dehanging of the greens. We're going to take down all the Christmas stuff after our service here at Edwards on Sunday. So we're going to have pizza, fun time. Invite you to stay and help out, and we do need your help. So putting a plug in for that. Love to have you stay and join us for that effort. Let me see. Sunday, I'm going to be going into my second message in my little short sermon series that I'm calling Practical Theology. And last week, I focused in on this verse in Galatians where Paul says, "So I say, live by this Spirit, and you won't gratify the desires of your flesh, of your sinful nature." In other words, live in dependence upon Christ, live out of the reality of the Spirit of Christ within us, and we will be able to hear God. We will have His direction in our life, and we won't fall prey to all the different ways we get taken out and sabotaged by the old nature that used to define who we are. Now, key to that idea is the idea of hearing God, right? Not audibly, I've never had that experience, but in terms of God's direction, God's comfort, His peace, His presence with us, the different ways we may think of that God desires that we know His presence in real and meaningful ways. If Paul says to us, live by the Spirit, then presumed underneath that is the idea that the Spirit is something that we just don't know about and have a doctrinal or theological understanding about, but that we have a practical experience of, that the Spirit is real to us, that Christ is present and is guiding us, directing us, speaking to us in our lives as believers. Now, in preparation for that, two passages of scriptures that I want to challenge you to read. And the first one is John chapter 10, verses 24 through 28. John 10, verses 24 through 28. Give that a read. And then the second is we're going to do a little exercise together at the end of my message. And the passage of scripture we're going to focus on is out of 2 Peter chapter 1, all right? 2 Peter chapter 1, the first 9 verses, verses 1 through 9. 2 Peter chapter 1, verses 1 through 9. All right, give that a read. And I want to put a real challenge out. On Sunday, if somebody can walk up to me and without skipping a beat, quote all 9 verses, right? 2 Peter 1, verses 1 through 9, memorize that, quote that to me, I'm going to have a surprise for you. And if it's a kid, it would be awesome. In fact, parents or adults, I challenge you not to let some kid memorize that passage and beat you to it. So if you can come up to me, and the first person, I'm only going to have one surprise, whatever it is. But see if you can do that. At least give it a sincere read. And I look forward to seeing y'all on Sunday. And have a great weekend. Bye.